Hello there, beautiful people. Let me start my background music up here so we have a little bit of background noise going on. Welcome to my channel and another Draw Too Much sketch lesson. And today we're going to do a 10-minute sketch. All right, now basically this is going to be a full body, face and body, theme park style caricature. And if you look at my previous video, you'll see that within 5 minutes I was able to make a form of a drawing that looked, let's just say that. I want to show you guys what you can do now in 10 minutes. With a bit of practice and a bit of time and a bit of study, here's what you can create in 10 minutes. This will include pre-sketching. This will include doing it in 2 parts. I'm going to set 5 minutes for pre-sketching and try to get through that as quick as I can just to build up my structure and then immediately go from there. In theme park style, you don't usually even get the opportunity to do much pre-sketching if you're super busy. I had the honor of working at Disney for many years with an amazing crew. I was out there, I think, for 8 years. And it was an honor and a joy to be able to do all the different stuff I got to do. Some days were slow and I could take the time to pre-sketch and come up with a fun design. Other days you had to be Johnny on the spot, knock it off as quickly as you can and move on to the next person because you had people waiting in lines behind the caricatures. So today we're going to go ahead and try this out. 10 minutes. What can you complete in 10 minutes drawing a theme park style caricature? I think you'll be surprised on what we create in this video. I have a little bit more faith in myself with this 10-minute one in comparison to the 5-minute one. Go and check that video out. And also, don't forget to also take a look at our other videos that we're doing right now. The 300 drawing prompts videos where we're going through and we're looking at designs that are written inside this book and we're giving them a shot in the moment. And those are, I think, 10-minute drawings that we're doing on those as well. So get ready, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to doing this little part with you here where we're going to do a little bit of pre-sketching, and then we're going to have a lot of fun inking. Once again, I'm drawing digitally, but this is usually going to be used the most on normal paper, pencil, and even watercolor, which is what we used at Disney. Are you ready to have some fun? I think this is going to be a really cool video. I'm going to be using myself as a reference. I have a monitor right here next to my camera that I use all the time. Every time you see me look right here, I'm looking at myself. Yeah, I'm a narcissist. Whatever, shut up. Let's give this a shot, guys. 10 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Drawing myself as a soccer player, which I've never done in my life. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So starting off with my pre-sketch form, this is nice to be able to just kind of get my general idea of where I'm going to be, and it's really nice just to kind of scribble and kind of feel this out in the moment, okay? And trying to really think about getting a really good looking silhouette, which we didn't get that opportunity to do before, and it also kind of helps you just figure out the flow of everything, and we're going to see what we can create in this time here. There's going to be a little bit more design in this, I think. It's going to feel a little better. It's going to feel a bit more structured because we're able to take just a little bit of time. The pre-sketching phase, this phase is always the hardest part, and if you remove this from that initial drawing, that music stinks. We're going to change this song here. Come on, change the song. I don't need nostalgia. Let's give me something. Coconut Mystery? Okay, whatever. Give me a good song here. You can focus in a little bit more now on getting that neat flow that we're looking for. Okay, Coconut Mystery is much better. Alright, so we have this down here. I'm going to put the ground in here like I did before. We're going to give these great, nice, big stadium views going on here. We can build in a nice little thing here like that. Okay, good. And now we're ready to rock and roll for the most part. As you can see, I haven't even drawn the face yet, because that's not the point. It's 8 minutes and 44 seconds left, and I'm already ready to begin inking, guys. So let's go ahead and go grab my inks and get started with this. We have a really good structure going for us here. The first thing I learned in, and I'm sorry for all the zooming in and out here, and my tablet's being a little misfitty. The first thing I learned in drawing at Disney is that you really want to draw someone's name in first before you start putting in any other elements. And that's because you don't know how big or small their name is going to be, so you do the name first and then you design everything around it. Usually that's very helpful, and we're going to see here in just a second, alright? So now that we've gotten this down, now we can start working on the character designs, aka using me as reference. So here we go. Let's go ahead and start drawing in the eyes. Okay, and eyebrows, which I'll go ahead and kind of have some fun and get them up there just a bit. Okay. All right. Now my eyebrows actually sit pretty low over my eyes, so keep that in mind as you're drawing people. That's kind of an important stuff. See about how close they come together in the center there. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go down to the nose. My nose has always been this kind. It's got a bridge, just kind of like that. Here we go, kind of like this. And try to do cleaner lines. I'm gonna focus on getting cleaner lines here. I'm sketching far too much. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm sorry. So, moving on to the mouth, which is covered in this great big hunkin' mustache. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this great big mustache here. Okay. And bottom lip. So we will put the bottom lip in below the actual smile. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, as you can see, right down here is the body, but I got this crazy beard, so I'm going to go ahead and exaggerate the beard over top the body a little bit, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and draw in my glasses here. I got 6 minutes and 40 seconds. What on earth is this song? Alright. There we go. And, oh, it froze. Let's draw in my eyes. Alright, focusing in here to get this done. Alright, get an ear in here. And on the other side. Alright. Looking for some age lines, laugh lines, things like that that are going to play a key role. I got this big crazy cheek line here that's going to be kind of important. Okay. Try that again. There we go. Try it a third time. Why not? Usually don't hit undo buttons because you're drawing with markers. I'm just too used to drawing digitally. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and just go like this. Why not? Let's put that in here. There we go. Alright. Let's go and draw in these areas here. There we go. And zoom out. Alright, so now the nice thing is, yes, I still have 5 minutes left, and I am halfway through this drawing. I've already completed the face, which is really great. Here we go, on with the body now. Okay, and there we go. I mean, this, if I take the time and I take 15 minutes, you know, 10 to 15 minutes, I can talk with the person, I can have a good time with them. I'm feeling very calm right now. I know I have only 5 minutes left, and that might be freaking some people out, but for me right now, I'm calm. I'm not worried. I think I can totally pull this off in 5 minutes because I'm used to my tools. I know how to draw. I've practiced, and I recognize the design. And more importantly, the design's done. I don't need to worry about the design. The design is complete. Everything I need to focus on here now. What on earth is this music? Everything I need to focus on here now is already right in front of me. My goal is just to make it look better and to make it look finished. That's the nice thing about pre-sketch. You don't always get that chance, but when you do, it certainly does help. All right, very cool. So we got this going on here. Let's go ahead and put the ball. Actually, let's do this. We're gonna draw the ball real small over here, and we're gonna have it kind of freaking out, falling backwards here. Oh yeah, and we're gonna have it screaming really big. There we go. And soccer ball here, just like that. Cool. And we'll give it some eyebrows. Why not? And here we go. And remember that there are people not looking for this to be exactly a 10-minute caricature, okay? This is not... No one is asking you to have them done in 10 minutes. They are asking you to be quick because they have other things to do, but they're not asking you to be done in 10 minutes. So don't freak out and think that everything has to be under a 10-minute rule or anything like that. This is just something that you need to do to practice so that you are coherent at what you're doing. If you can do something good in 5 minutes, then you can do something great in 10. If you can do something great in 10, you can do something amazing in 15. Because you have it practiced, you have the knowledge behind it, you know exactly what you're doing to get that design that's just going to rock their world and give them something exciting. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pretend that this is like a band here or something like that, you know. Sweatband, why not? That'd be funny. Let's go ahead and we're going to put the 13 on there once again. I have no idea. So this time I'm going to do it on there as block letters. So that way it's kind of cool there, and it's going to hide behind the beard like that. And what do we got? We got 2 minutes and 36 seconds, and I am rocking this piece right now, okay? So let's go ahead and finish this up. So we can go ahead and go in here, We can get some nice crowd control here. We can actually do some smiles, some focuses. Yeah, there we go. Even some crazy hands kind of reaching up or whatever. You know, just show some interest and intrigue on our characters. And obviously you could do a lot better than this, but think about working quick. And think about what the main subject is. The main subject is not the crowd in the background. The main subject is this person in the foreground. And remember, you're not doing just all black and whites. I mean, one person will sit in front of you and ask for a black and white caricature, and you'll draw them up. Next person's going to sit in front of you, and they're going to want a color one. Well, now you've got to set aside time to do your color caricatures in comparison. That's going to be a key thing, too. So we'll go ahead and finish this off here, just like this. There we go. We already got the name in there. We can go ahead and put in some cool clouds here, like this. There we go. Much more calm. I'm talking with you a lot more clearly. I'm not freaking out at the moment. And there's a lot of other stuff that we can do here. Let's go ahead with the last minute and 26 seconds. I mean, listen to me. A minute and 26 seconds, and I'm still not really freaking out, okay? We can still do some stuff here, so let's go ahead and do some stuff. With that last minute and 26 seconds, you realize you have a bit of time to work with here, so let's make the most of it. Have some fun with it. So we'll fill in this mustache here and this beard a little bit, you know? And if you're finding you're running out of time, then that's the moment to add in a highlight. So we'll add in a highlight right here in the beard. So we'll bring this over here, knock this in here. Maybe you don't have a complete amount of time to fill it in, so what you do is you bring in these lines like this, and you leave an area. Maybe you've got some gray or whatever. Depends on what you got, but filling it in is not that big a deal. There we go. So there we go. That fills that in. Let's go ahead and give it some extra dimension here by filling in a couple of these other areas. What do we got? 38 seconds left. So we can go ahead and fill these in. Maybe we want to change these shorts up a little bit. Maybe we want to take this little strap up here like this. There we go. And we're basically down to the end. And if you wanted to spend a little bit of extra time on it, there's a lot more stuff that you could do to make it even more dynamic, you know? It doesn't have to stop here. You could do so much more. Let's go ahead and turn off that background layer and see what we got left. Take a look at this design. That looks a lot better than the first one, and we still have even 13 seconds left just to add in little extra dimensions and things like that to pay attention to. You can focus in on the person's face, and there you go. We got a great looking design right there that looks just fine, and we did that within 10 minutes. Shall we take a look at the before and after? And here we go. Let's grab this one here. This one is our 5-minute that we did. Let me zoom it out here. There we go. Whoop, one more. Come on. There we go. So this one is our 5-minute, which really is not that bad considering it's 5. And this one here is our 10-minute. And you can see that there was a bit more detail put into the face and a bit more time put into that. Let me zoom it down here. And I know I got it kind of hiding behind my face here. Let's see. Come on now, behave. There we go. All right, so there we are, a little before and after there. And you can see that there's a lot more control and a little bit less chaos in that second piece. They actually kind of look a lot alike, but taking that extra time means you can take that time to talk and have some fun with the people that you're drawing. If you have any questions at all, put them in the comments below. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and we got a lot more coming your way. And check out my Patreon, patreon.com/draw2muchcaricatures. And I greatly appreciate all of my Patreon supporters who come and hang out with me on my Facebook, on my lives. I don't do them Facebook Live. I keep saying that. Do them on my lives, and you can watch me draw some of my real work that I'm working on my live videos when I do them. And as we get more people on Patreon, I will be scheduling those so that we can all hang out, chat together, and all learn from each other. It'll be a ton of fun, and I'm excited about doing more of that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. There's a lot of extra stuff here that we can do if we take the time to do it right. I think we're going to do one more video, and this next video is going to just be however long we choose to make it. And we're going to do one more, same caricature in black and white, but we're going to take our time, and we're going to take maybe upwards of 20 minutes to get it done. And let's see what we can create from 5 to 10 to 20 minutes and see about what kind of fun we can have, okay? But first, we have another 300 drawing prompts video coming up next to help you practice your design. The caricature also requires design, and having some forced learning is a great way to do that. So in our next video is a drawing prompts video, and after that, then we'll try this long drawing where we'll take about 20 minutes roughly to see what we can get on a full caricature, really focused on doing it right. We'll see you in the next video. God bless you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Bye.